yeah, now I've learned a lot from last time. I mean, as I moved my character, her leg and foot fell off. Hey guys, welcome to my studio. I hope you're good. So today I'm actually going to try doing polymer clay again. Now here's what I made last time, and hopefully it's on the screen somewhere. And she actually lives on my shelf, which of course she's out of frame, and I would genuinely get her, but fun fact, as I moved her, her leg and her foot fell off. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave her there and hopefully, fingers crossed, learn from my mistakes this time. But obviously, as it's December, I really want to do a winter twist on my December videos. So instead of doing an autumn character like I did last time, I'm going to do a Christmas character, which means we get to do all Christmassy things. And I'm so excited. Christmas is my favourite time of year. I absolutely love it, and I've actually done a few Christmas books, so this definitely, it's just so good. I cannot wait to come up with a Christmas character. If you're new here, I've been an illustrator for over 10 years. I mean, technically it's probably more like 12, 13, 14. It's a long time. So yeah, I absolutely love creating characters. The thing that I'm known for is doing picture books and also fiction books, and I absolutely love looking at colours, but the fact it's Christmas and winter means some lovely warm colour palettes, and also if we want to go the winter route, more of an icy, kind of a frozen type feel. But yeah, let's do it, let's get sketching. And yeah, that's an iPad and this is a pencil. That was great. For that, I'm going to need my trusty iPad and my Apple Pencil. Let's do it, let's get sketching.
So I decided just to kind of start sketching two basic characters and two different ideas. Obviously, one is the winter idea that kind of I was just on about, but as it is / was Christmas, I really wanted to draw a Christmas character covered in kind of Christmas baubles in the hair and like with a little Christmas rucksack. Definitely would be very tricky making out of clay, but yeah. When it comes to sketching out my characters for a picture book, I always do kind of follow the same like proportions. This is just a style that I've developed and come up with over the years that I find I like. So it's always the big head and a little kind of triangle body and the legs. And if you've seen my shorts, you'll know kind of how I build them up. But this is just me adding in all the details on top after I've made sort of the basic like ratios and the age that I want it to be, because generally the bigger the head and smaller the body, the younger the character is. Whereas if I kind of made her taller, gave her a smaller head, she would automatically look older. So that is what I do for fiction styles, if you've seen my other videos that obviously have a fiction style.
So now we've got our sketch. I absolutely love that we went down the route we did, using more of the wintry vibe, because I have done quite a lot of Christmas characters in my time. So let's do it, let's get colouring. And hopefully I won't make it too difficult for myself, because we still have to make it out of polymer clay. I really do need to be aware that when I'm colouring this, I'm going to be making it out of clay. Yeah, so I'm going to need to make sure I've got the colours for it to make it out of clay. But one thing I did learn last time is that you can mix polymer clay, just kind of like paint. So obviously it's not paint, it's clay, but you can mix it. So there might be quite a lot of that, but I think I'll deal with that later. Future Kim can worry about that. Let's just enjoy colouring and yeah, let's do it.
To begin colouring, I will always lay down kind of a flat base to begin with and then give it like shading on top. This is exactly how I would work with traditional paints. And then I will go in and kind of add the details and scribble on top. And for this picture and for this character, I'm following the winter colour palette. So I will keep on kind of going to it and use the ink dropper tool and dropping it just to make sure it is all kind of the right tone and all the colours are part of the same family. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but I do always do it for the cheeks because obviously there are kind of lots of different shades of pink. There's not just one pink, and you want to make sure that it all fits. And let's face it, because it's an illustration and it's also a picture book, she could have blue cheeks or even purple cheeks if she wanted. It's all absolutely fine. And, you know, artistic license. So I absolutely love adding texture to things and I love kind of scribbling, and this is absolutely perfect for a winter hat. And obviously as I'm drawing this, I'm really not thinking through the fact I have to make this out of polymer clay. How on earth am I gonna create what I'm drawing out of polymer clay? I mean, let's not even get started with the whole pom-pom on the hat. I mean, there's going to be nothing but issues making that, is there? Anyway, I really like these yellow boots. Yeah, they're cute. Let's try and ignore the fact I have to make this out of clay, even though that's actually what this whole video is about. Yep. So, yeah. Anyway, I actually really find that because I am making this out of polymer clay and the way that I work is obviously, as I've said, I lay down a flat colour. This is very handy because it kind of means I can get the right colour from the clay and maybe I have more of a chance of kind of colour matching it. Who knows? So I actually have to say that watching this back is actually quite difficult doing this voiceover. I mean, that is because I'm looking at all the details that I keep adding and I'm just like, Kim, will you stop? We have to make this out of clay. But I mean, I probably won't learn my lesson. I just really enjoy drawing kind of details and adding in lots of little touches. Yeah. This is gonna be very tricky doing this clay, and I tell you it was very tricky. I don't know if you saw, but I even wrote how when I'm pointing to the bubble because yeah, that thought definitely was going through my head, but did I change it? No. Or did I keep drawing something that would be ridiculously difficult to make out of clay? Yes. Yes, I did. Also, I have to say, me watching this back, I really want a hot chocolate. Looks really nice. So I'm definitely not going to be adding the scribbles to the polymer clay. But yep, here's my final character.
Hi, so once again, I have agreed to make something out of polymer clay. So here guys, I have just got a new microphone. So you'll have to let me know if it's okay.
Hello, welcome to this video. Whatever we're going to make. People or what we're making?
And yeah, I hope it's okay. So you can see my hair clip apparently, and my phone and keyboard. So let's just put that away. This is what we need. This is what we're doing. Let's just do a cool ta-da. Although, I mean, I haven't done transitions on a video, so I'm more used to shorts. If you followed me or subscribed from a short, yeah. So, will you change already? Come on. Now everything's sort of ready, let's do it. And I thought I had a different colour than I do, so I'm going to have to mix some colours. So here's the sketching colour that I just did, and now I'm going to try and make it out of clay. I did not think this design through, really, did I? Yeah, let's do it.
Here's me definitely regretting my decision to add a pom-pom to her hat.
Talking about setting myself up for a fail. Anyway, it's going to be fun. Right, so this I did not use last time, but apparently very important. So we've got a, here's what I made earlier thing. Yeah, it's apparently what goes inside. Don't know if it's right, but that's what I did last time. And I cooked it. I could cook it. So yeah. Can you use liquid Sculpey with normal POLYMER clay, or do you need the Sculpey clay? Asking for a friend. I've lost some of my clay. I'm going to go on a hunt for clay and I'll be back. So let's get mixing these colours. So confident, can you tell? It's gonna work.
So this is me figuring out that even though this clay says soft, it's not so soft. It's actually really hard because it's been left in a cold cupboard. And when it came to using a bigger lump of clay, it was actually really, really hard. So I put it between a heated blanket. Don't know if you should do it, but I did and it really helped.
Yeah, so I managed to forget to film. Yeah. But I've just put the face on and it's a bit wonky. But she's going to have a hat, so should be fine. Hey, rookie error. When making a skin tone, make more than you need. Well, I've only been doing this about 10 minutes and I'm already frustrated. Think we're there? Probably not.
So I have to apologise. Apparently I keep forgetting where the camera is and even the fact I'm filming it, and it keeps going out frame. So very sorry about that. Proper technique to clay, because I always tend to default to making these kind of sausages and going from there. Really, there must be a proper way, surely. I have no idea why I go back to being a child when I make things out of polymer clay, but oh well. So here's me kind of adding colour into the clay. I mean, maybe proper clay makers, clay art sculptors, maybe proper sculptors are looking at this going, oh my god, it's a nightmare. I imagine it is actually their biggest nightmare to get bits of other coloured clay in their clay, but I'm kind of going for this effect just so it looks a bit more like my scribbles, and I'm kind of going for the whole painting with clay look. Maybe it looks like that, maybe it doesn't.
I'm making a cat.
Perfect.
Then it is like triangle.
So at my house with 2 young children, whenever they're home and you get sort of something creative out, I mean, obviously, especially really bright and colourful clay, they have to join in. So I've relocated to my dining room table where it's in a conservatory, so the light is actually really good for polymer clay because you can see what you're doing. Does help. But they have joined me at the table, so it's kind of a whole family thing, and we're all doing clay. Yeah, and my daughter's making a cat, if you didn't hear before. Despite having no idea what I was doing, I've realised that at this point I have finally found kind of a bit of confidence. I mean, what am I even thinking of doing, like plaits, let alone hair texture? I mean, I've definitely think I've improved from one character to the next, and there is still a lot to improve on, but it is at this point that I'm kind of relaxing and just enjoying the process a bit more, which I didn't last time because I was just frustrated the entire time because I didn't know what to do and I didn't know how the clay would react. But as I said, at this point, I kind of know a bit more. Actually, do you know what? It's not about knowing what to do. I just know a couple more what not to do, and that seems to be helping me go a bit more in the right direction. Also, I don't think I've ever truly appreciated the artists that cut out those teeny tiny things and do the teeny tiny characters, because cutting out those stars and hearts was very difficult and they weren't even that small. When the challenge came up to actually draw this woolen pom-pom thing, I defaulted to my, sausages spaghetti kind of thing and just wrapped them round again and again and added texture. I mean, there was probably a better way to do this, but that's what you've got because that's all I know how to do. No matter what way you look at it, this feels so wrong. I'm putting a character in the oven. Anyway, this time when I got it out, and it obviously cooled down a bit, I had the idea of actually painting it. This was only because I had to hide some hot glue that I put there from sticking the cup onto the character. What can I say? I've still got a lot to learn, and that's okay.
I cannot believe that we made another character out of clay. I mean, so far I've made 2 characters. Let me know if you want me to do another one of these polymer clay videos. I mean, I do really enjoy the outcome. And fun fact about me is I did do photography at school as A-level. I mean, are A-levels even a thing now? But I absolutely really enjoyed taking the photos of the finished product and creating polymer clay characters, apparently. I mean, do I love it? Or did I just really get stressed out again? But I love the outcome. The process isn't quite as relaxing as I find colouring, but then I have been doing colouring for a lot of years. So yeah, and polymer clay I've done twice. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No idea what I'm doing. Hey, where are you? Hey.